vai usar a palavra a Sua Excelência, a Embaixadora do Reino Unido em Portugal, Ms. Jill Gallard.
Excelentíssima Senhora Ministra, Secretário de Estado, Senhora Comissária, distinguidos senhores e senhoras. É com enorme prazer que participo nesta Conferência do Atlântico, que dá início à comunicação da Estratégia Marítima da Comissão Europeia. It goes without saying that the Atlantic is important to the UK and to Europe. Its sea lanes carry a vast amount of goods to and from our shores. Its marine life feeds millions. So the stewardship of the Atlantic is important, not just to governments, but to individuals on a day-to-day basis, even if they never set eyes on the sea. So it's good to see that the newly announced Atlantic Forum will involve a wide variety of participants, not just from governments, but from regional authorities, industry, and from civil society. The seas are to a great extent a shared resource, as previous speakers have said, so such broad inclusivity is healthy. The Commission is to be congratulated on this approach, aiming to build an action plan from the bottom up, rather than starting with proposed architecture that could prove too rigid in such a pluralised context. Of course, the Atlantic is important not only to European countries, but to many other nations. So the Commission should be congratulated as well on its commitment to promote international cooperation on a wide range of issues that are important to our environment, our safety, and our prosperity. Particularly crucial is the recognition given in the communication to the importance of existing and long-established international agreements and structures, such as the International Maritime Organization and the OSPAR Convention. We're all acutely aware of the challenging economic situation that currently faces Europe and the wider world. So it's important that our activities aren't wasteful, and we need to make sure that we don't find ourselves inadvertently duplicating work that has already been undertaken, and that we don't create unnecessary bureaucracy or expense. The proposals should be clearly set out about how they will add value to existing structures. This has been emphasised in earlier Council conclusions. We also want to see sustainable growth given more importance. And these principles should underpin the work of the New Atlantic Forum, and the United Kingdom looks forward to actively participating in it. Given that the launch of the Atlantic Strategy coincides with the first day of the UN Climate Change Conference in Durban, and as the strategy recognises the sea is a vital resource in terms of harnessing renewable energy, this is a good opportunity to repeat how highly the UK values our cooperation with Portugal in the field of green energies and technologies, particularly offshore wind, where the UK currently has the largest market. We greatly appreciate EDP's decision to make large investments in offshore wind through the Murray Firth and Inch Cape projects, particularly their willingness to engage with the supply chain to encourage more companies to invest in the UK. And we're pleased that EDP is also exploring onshore wind opportunities in the UK. And we're watching with interest as they test new floating device technology, which, if it works, will be installed in many offshore projects. This will be hugely useful when it comes to exploiting the opportunities of Portugal's Atlantic coast. So finally, whether through wind energy or wave energy, that's where we have expertise and experience to share, and the UK is keen to foster these important bilateral commercial relationships, which clearly complement the objectives of the Atlantic Strategy that we are here today to launch. Muito obrigada. Thank you.